Should you move to Las Vegas in the winter season? Pros and cons. Well, beyond the brochures and the fabulous Instagram and TikTok posts, in today's video, you're going to know whether or not you should consider Las Vegas during this winter season. And as we always like to say on our channel, guys, let the show begin because we're getting after it right now. Hello everyone, my name is Levert Pompey Benefield and I'm the team leader here of Team Levert with eXp Realty in the Las Vegas Valley. So you're considering the moving to Las Vegas during the winter season. Well, we're going to go over the pros and cons. You'll definitely know in regards to those pros and cons if you should sort of kind of put it off, wait until we kind of warm up or whatever that may be, or if this is the perfect time for you to be starting your new life here in Las Vegas during the winter season. So let's start with the biggest pro, and that of course is the weather. I mean, listen, you're not going to be dealing with snow. You're not going to be dealing with the crazy weather that you get in the East Coast in regards to what happens during that winter season. You're not going to be dealing with it, what do they call it? I lived in Rochester, New York for 8 years. They call it the lake effect, the lake effect snow. You're not dealing with that. I lived in Rochester, like I said. I came home, took off all my stuff, layers and layers of stuff. I literally knocked myself on my forehead and could not feel my face. Why? Why would you want to? Nonetheless, I get it. Seasons are beautiful. I love that part of it, but my goodness, I do not miss the snow. The first fall of snow, beautiful, quiet, love it, clean, all that kind of good stuff. After a few months, it is time to get to something tropical. So nonetheless, you don't deal with all of that. When you're trying to move, you're not driving through the snow, you're not packing your stuff in the snow, you're not trying to unload your stuff into the new place and all that kind of stuff during the snow. You're not chipping ice off of your cars and all this kind of stuff. I remember a little bit of these things, but at the same time, you're not dealing with that here in Las Vegas. That's your first pro. It is mild winters. Yes, I have my little sweater weather kind of sweater on kind of thing, but no, it's probably 55 degrees still outside. That gets cold for us here in Las Vegas. That's cold for us. We can't drop into the 30s, but nonetheless, no, we're not necessarily dealing with minuses and one-digit figures and all that kind of craziness. So that's the first pro. Now, a con is going to be the holiday season traffic, especially around a lot of the tourist areas and things like that, like the Strip and all that kind of great stuff. We see a huge increase as far as people coming here to Las Vegas. So if for some reason you're moving down in that particular area, then definitely make sure you are aware of that. But if you're moving into areas like Spring Valley, Summerlin, Green Valley, Henderson, North Las Vegas, Centennial Hills, all those different areas around Las Vegas that's not right around the hot spots of Vegas, you won't have to necessarily deal with that increase. Maybe a little increase because more families are coming here because they want to get down to the Strip and things like for the holidays, for like New Year's and Christmas and all of that. So a little bit of that traffic would be a con. It's not like a huge thing, but at the same time, for us that are not used to sitting in traffic for 10, 15 minutes, I know some people, California, you're used to 2 hours, but sitting in traffic for 5 minutes here is a big thing. So you definitely know something's going on if you're sitting around in traffic. But that does increase during our holiday season. It's beautiful because people want to be here for Christmas. It's beautiful because people want to be here for New Year's. But the traffic can get a little heavier, again, more around the hot spots, tourist areas in that sense, okay? So second thing I believe is a huge pro, real estate agent, real estate man here, team leader, is the fact that there's less competition for you out there. Less people are out in the streets. Again, like we were saying earlier, we don't have to deal with snow, snowfalls, huge banks of snow and all that kind of good stuff. So we still have a lot of activity in regards to people being very active during our winter season. So they're out there seeing the properties that are on the market. We still get less sellers selling and we still get less buyers, but still at the same time, it's a huge opportunity for you as a seller, huge opportunity for you as a buyer to come into the market during that particular time. A little bit of a con is going to be that you won't be able to do as much exploring of like the Vegas outdoor activities that we're sort of known for. The pool parties, all those different types of things. If you're into those things, the pool parties, some of our hiking may not necessarily be as readily available. All of those different things may sort of kind of limit or slow down in regards to you being able to really check out, like even the neighborhoods. What do the neighborhoods do? Like Summerlin's really well known for doing a lot of activities during the summer time frames, Green Valley's summer activities, all those kind of great things. But on the flip side of that, we also get a lot of great winter activities. We have like Enchant that happens at our Las Vegas ballpark for the aviators. That turns into this beautiful holiday spectacle as far as lights and everything. I think Enchant's starting to be a lot more around different cities throughout the country as well. So you guys may be aware of what I'm speaking of when I say Enchant. But again, Enchant is really big during the holiday seasons. There's a lot of skating in regards to ice skating. We do have our Mount Charleston, which is the ski. In regards to being able to ski, we do have our own slopes here. A lot of people don't realize that in Las Vegas. So again, yes, you'll have limited time to really check out the Vegas scene and all that, especially if you like party kind of thing, whatever that may be. But at the same time, again, like I just said, you have wonderful, beautiful experiences in regards to our winter outdoor things that you can do here as well. And for me, especially as a real estate agent, I think a con with that limited ability to be able to explore the neighborhoods and everything else is that during our daylight savings period, this is when we tend to get darker quicker. We get dark more around that 4:30, 5 o'clock time frame. When we're used to seeing sunlight and getting sun until about like 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30 sometimes, and all of a sudden it flips on us, and all of a sudden it's starting to get dark at 4:30. People start driving a little bit crazier. Not crazier, but you just want to be aware, because I think people get a little bit pensive or whatever it may be during that, so we're kind of getting into the freeways and all that kind of stuff because it's darker. So that switch of daylight is a huge thing here for us. So I think that could be somewhat of a con for people during that. Not a big one, but still something for you to be aware of. That switch of sunlight until 8 o'clock, 8:30, all of a sudden it drops down to 4:30 and 5 o'clock kind of situation. That's it. So I know it's something big for me when I first moved here. Another pro, and prawn, another pro during this time is, I believe, faster service from vendors, like the lenders, all those different folks that are out there. They get back to you a little faster. You'll be able to get services faster throughout Las Vegas. There's a sort of a smaller amount of people when we aren't at the exact day of Christmas, the exact day of New Year's. You definitely get more vendors, more people offering their services because they are not as busy during this particular time. So that's a great thing for you to be able to come here, take a part of it, to take part in that. Definitely being here as a local, you get a lot of discounts and all those kind of great things. And I think even during that winter season, we start to see even more people give some great discounts, especially for our locals during that particular time. So I think it's a huge pro in regards to being here during the winter season, because you have more options. You can be able to do some staycations and all that kind of good stuff. And those lenders and other vendors, people that are offering those services, again, like I said, less traffic, less people. They're getting back to you faster. They're looking to really make sure they earn your business and give you great discounts and take care of you even more so. And just a little bit of a con as far as the winter is concerned with is definitely going to be the winter in the sense of like the atmosphere. It's when people first move here, we can get not harsh winters, of course, like Chicago's and the New York's and things like. Well, New York really doesn't have a harsh winter. I lived in Manhattan; it wasn't like hard or harsh. It definitely is a lot colder, but still, nonetheless, you won't get those kinds of kind of snowy air, cold temperatures. But it still can be harsh because it's that desert winter kind of air. So you really want to watch allergies, things like that. You'll want to watch. I'm not really big into skincare, but at the same time, I still take care of my skin. But a lot of people who are definitely into their skin, you may want to watch your skincare, because your skin will dry out even during the winter, especially with the cold and everything else. It definitely can disrupt your skin and all that kind of great stuff. You always still want to make sure you're drinking water even during the winter. You want to make sure you stay hydrated. This is still the desert. So that could still be a con for some people as far as coming here during that winter season. But again, even during the hot temperature season of 100+ weather, you're going to be dealing with that same thought process. What do you need to do to adjust as far as getting that hydration into your body, taking care of your skin, whatever you may do in that sense? All those things are very important. And that could be, like I said, a con for some people, but at least something for you to be aware of. So there you have it, the pros and cons in regards to moving here during that winter season. So again, if you're looking to experience Las Vegas, like Las Vegas, day one, winter may be a little slower in that regards. A lot of our outdoor activity, those things tend to slow down. But at the same time, again, like I said before, we still get other beautiful winter outdoor experiences, the skating, the lights, all those kind of great things. Most people don't think of Las Vegas when we consider those things, but they are here. And what I love as a local, we get the discounts, we get the staycations, even more so. We get better service because less people are out there looking for some of these vendors in regards to that service is concerned with. That is what I absolutely love. And the biggest part, if you love mild winters. Now you can tell when people are visiting Las Vegas, if they're from Las Vegas or if they're not, because when we go down to the strip, if we're enjoying a beautiful restaurant or a great show, whatever it may be, people are walking around sometimes even without jackets during our winters. I'm like, they are not from Las Vegas because they haven't made that change as far as their body temperature being used to 100+ weather or 90 something degree weather. So that's always fun to see. But nonetheless, guys, I hope this information has been helpful. Make sure you subscribe down below, tap our bell for notifications so that you do not miss any of our next videos coming out to keep you updated in regards to your potential move here to the Las Vegas area. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.